How we doing?
Jalen, after 4 weeks, you guys win despite every conceivable circumstance and every fashionable way. Was this fourth quarter a way of having things kind of even out?
I don't look at it that way. A way of evening out. I think certain things don't get you until they get you, and we're obviously in pursuit of our best self and pursuit of growth. So, give a lot of credit to that team. They played an outstanding game. Executed situationally when they needed to, and they won that battle. And so we got to go back and really learn from this, take ownership for the things that we can control, look into our process and our system and see what needs to be reset and what doesn't need to be reset and continue to press forward.
Jalen, that deep pass to AJ. What did you see on that play? And maybe after rewatching it, why do you think you guys didn't connect there?
Yeah, I have to really watch the film to be able to assess that. Obviously, that's the one that you want to hit in a big moment in the game.
What's contributed to the start offensively and then the stall?
Lack of execution.
You said some things don't get you until they get you. From your perspective, what got you today?
Lack of execution.
Devontae talked about not always being on the same page. You referenced some hand signals that maybe
Yeah.
you gave and that he did, or somebody didn't see. Could you just expound on that and the communication and getting on the same page?
I'd have to ask him what he's referring to because I don't remember any of those things happening. But again, if I watch the film and something comes up, that'd be something that we can talk about and grow from.
Yeah, what happened on the illegal motion play with Saquon? Was that a miscommunication there? Or?
No miscommunication from what I remember. The clock was low, and on a 4th and 6, 4th and 3, or whatever it was, he kind of at the mercy of the clock. I think if we operate a little faster, get to the ball, we can maybe avoid some of that. Nonetheless, when you got a motion tag to a play, I put that towards operation as a unit, and that starts with me. So I own that. I can play smarter in that, and make it work, given what we're doing.
The deep shots were in that. The deep shots were there in this game. You've done a few. What opened that up in this particular game?
It just kind of flowed that way. It just kind of flowed that way. We ended up having some opportunities there, and we hit on some and we didn't hit on some. But in the end, we just have to narrow our focus on execution and narrow our focus on the process of improvement.
You mentioned not getting to the line quick enough. From your perspective, it is something the players have talked about, coaches have talked about for a few weeks. What do you see as the issue as to why the offense is not getting to the line quick enough?
I can't tell you what the issue is. Ultimately, I can take accountability for everything and take responsibility for it all. The lack of execution and maybe the lack of sense of urgency and how our operation is. And so I take the responsibility for all of it because I'm just trying to find solutions for it, right? It's just trying to grow and learn from it. And, I look at this as an opportunity in itself. You play the game to win. And when you don't, you learn from it.
Are the calls getting in all the time? In your mind?
Yeah, I think that's relative, right? Yeah, I get to play. I go make the play happen. So, I can't point the finger at anything else or the calls getting in on time or anything like that. It's just about making it work.
You mentioned in the past, Jalen, they're paraphrasing, but there are no losses if you learn from it. Is that still your perspective after this run? It's been a while that you tasted defeat.
Definitely.
Joe, you had, I think, 38 pass attempts. Saquon had 6 runs. Is that kind of an indication that maybe the offense was a little out of balance tonight?
I won't say the word out of balance. I just think we're searching for improvement. And so, given what type of team we're built to be. You got to be able to establish the run in some regard, and that could look different. It may not be what it's been, but ultimately being able to lean on the run game is important. And so we just got to, look into how we can improve in that arena and go out there and take ownership for the things that we can control and grow from this opportunity.
On the second to last drive, 2 first downs were taken off the board because of penalties.
Yeah.
What perspective do you have on why those are occurring in these critical situations?
I think there's a level of focus to that. I think there's a level of situational awareness and the level of preparation we have in those moments. And again, I can be very critical of myself. I have to watch the tape. 2nd and 1, could have very easily ended that ball off, and I threw the bubble. And so a lot of opportunity.
Is that what sits with you in this game, all those opportunities that you guys weren't able to capitalize on?
I'm sorry?
Is that what sits with you after a game like that, all the opportunities that you guys weren't able to capitalize on?
Yeah, it's not a capability thing. We don't have a capability issue. We know what we're capable of. We're just not doing those things yet. But we will. We will.
On the missed opportunity to AJ down the field, I know you said you got to look at the tape on that, but in the aftermath of that, right away when you go back to the sideline, what is typically what you'll do in that situation? Will you go and talk to the receiver about that? Like, how do you make the on-field adjustment and correction right away?
That situation and that play, that was a shot. So you either hit it or you don't. And we didn't hit that one. And so we watch the tape when we get the opportunity to, and we learn from that. But in that moment in the game, it's about finding a way to put the dagger in them. And that definitely could have been the dagger in the game. But learn from it.
Okay, this is the last one.
To correct the things you need to correct in a short week that you're about to face?
It's about us. It's about us. It's about us and how we look into our process, and we have to truly take that a day at a time. So we can make it as difficult or as easy as it needs to be. Ultimately, we just got to have the right mentality going into this week and every week, and take ownership for the things that we can control. Assess our systems, assess our process, assess all of these things, and say what can we improve on, what's working. Not even what's working, what's efficient, what can we improve on, and really evaluate that and grow. But I say this again, it's not a capability thing. We just have to really stay focused on the task at hand, stay focused on the main thing, and be bought into the collective of doing that by any means necessary. So this is a great one to learn from, and we will learn from it.
Thanks, y'all.
Yes.